Twisha Christian, as we look at the world events today and we see what's going on, we've discussed a global currency reset. But one of the things this thing has caused worldwide is causing the economy to basically come to a complete standstill, right? You have a lot of people out of work, you have a lot of businesses that are closed temporarily. Just about every industry has been affected, right? And there are some industries that are thriving during this time. Is that this is not just going to be a global currency reset. This is also going to be a reset of the world. And let me explain to you what I mean. During this crisis, almost every industry has been affected. The economic, the banking industry, the energy sector, the oil, Hollywood, with all the movies and stuff. They can't release movies, all the movie theaters are shut down. You have factories worldwide that are shutting down. So when you look at maybe the area that you work in, you look at the different sectors of the economy, look at different sectors of businesses, but most have come to a standstill or a slowdown. And what this is going to cause, this is going to cause a world reset in many different areas. And one of the big ones that I think is probably very important because they have such an influence, and that's going to be Hollywood. Hollywood is going to go through a reset. We talked about the mass arrest. We talked about a lot of these people that are going down that are in that arena. It's going to cause a reset. For many of you who have been trying to break into the industry, for me, it's been the anime industry. And I was pretty close several years ago, to signing a contract, but everything fell through, and I am glad that I did not. But that particular industry is totally shut down right now. Hollywood is basically shut down. The anime industry is shut down. Most of anime is controlled by Japan. It's controlled by a select group of people. And it's going to change all of that. Just like Hollywood, it's going to change all of that. Right? When all these things come out, it's no longer going to be Hollywood. It's going to be totally different. Everything is going to be different. You're going to see a political reset because when these things do take place, you're going to see a lot of people stepping down. And as you saw in the beginning, after the President of the United States won, there was a mass exodus of Republicans and Democrats. And you probably are going to see it again, but you're going to see it in a different light. You look at the energy sector, the oil. Look how low it is right now. All that is going to reset. You look at the banking system, right? They're going to be forced to basically change the way they do things. You look at the restaurant business. Now, and I've been telling folks this. I said, with all these restaurants closed, despite a bailout package, a lot of restaurants are not going to be able to survive. So there's going to be a reset in that industry. You're going to see a lot of empty restaurant buildings. Right? And there are some that were already on the verge of any business that's out there that was already on the verge of bankruptcy or collapsing. They're going to be finished now. It's probably pretty much a done deal if they were already failing before then. And then we're going to have a reset on the debt. It would not surprise me, right, that people who owe back taxes, people who owe student loans, people who owe anything, I wouldn't be surprised if the majority of that was totally reset. And with the situation, even in your own household, it's going to make you look at things differently. And maybe that's what we need to do in our lives, is to do a reset. We need to re-look at everything that we're doing in our lives. And this is going to be an opportunity for many of you that when the global currency reset takes place, it's going to cause many of you to go into some of these areas and to be successful and to thrive. The world is going to go through a reset of world leaders. And as you can see, like in the prison industry, it's funny how they're releasing all these prisoners. Are these all these people that they are releasing? I hope that none of them are like violent or have to do with any type of like harming women or children. But does it go to show, because a lot of people have called the prison industry a slave industry, right? Because in 1994 they signed that crime bill, the Democrats, and it caused a mass arrest of African Americans and minorities in poor communities. And so, well, this is going to cause a reset in that particular industry. Maybe the prison industry, as far as the private industry, will not survive, and maybe that people that shouldn't be there. And I hope and I pray that the majority of people that have been released, uh, I hope that at least most of them appreciate the opportunity that they were released, and that they will reset their lives. And we're going to see a reset with this political parties, right? You see now, just over the last year, you see the African American support of the President of the United States. It's gone up dramatically. And it's kind of funny, this whole thing with the stimulus package. And I haven't said anything to anybody. And the people that I know, the people that I work with, they're not blaming the President of the United States for any delay. They're blaming the Democrats, which I kind of find interesting. So, folks, this is not just a world reset. And I think one of the things that you are going to see is you're going to see a reset in the church. As you already know, there have been a lot of mega churches that have collapsed due to dealing with certain types of crimes, whether it be financial or dealing with children or dealing with underage. So now you're going to see, because when you start seeing when you really start seeing a lot of those, you see a lot more falls. You're going to see a lot of churches change the way that they do things. You're going to see a reset. You're not going to see some of these guys on TV doing what they're doing anymore. So yes, we are. We're going to see a reset. And I hope, considering, with a lot of people with the personal debt, student debt, I pray that the President of the United States does something to completely wipe all that out. You see, the reset of the manufacturing, right? Because with this whole crisis, now they want to start manufacturing medical supplies and pharmaceutical for Americans, which means they have to be manufactured here, right? So you're going to see a reset in the healthcare industry, because the next time something like this happens, we will be so prepared that the next time an event like this happens, it won't spread like it has. So you're seeing manufacturing, it has been and will be coming back to the United States, and you're going to see manufacturing in other countries because of where China is. They've lost. They're done. They're finished, right? They were supposed to be the next central banking hub, right? They were supposed to be the next manufacturing hub, and that's all gone. And with our allies that we've renegotiated many trade deals. We've reset our trade deals, many of them. And we're still not done with resetting China. And I think after all this is over, you're going to see a hammer come down on them like you've never seen before. Grave surrender, right? They're part of that. This is not just about a global currency reset. It's many areas, many different things, many industries, and many people. All these things resetting, right? Almost like starting over. So now, as we look forward to the currency global reset that will kick off much of this, be excited, be ready to increase what you have so that you can do what's necessary to make your lives better, to make other people's lives better, and to make this world a better place. And with that being said, God bless. Twisted Christian out.